these elephants move around because they are so big and they have to eat so much. They can't stay in one place all the time, otherwise they would finish all the food. Because an elephant eats around 500 to 600 pounds of leaves and grass every day. And elephants don't really need to, all these guys look like they might play, don't really need to sleep. And when they do sleep, they sleep for very short little moments, only for about 2 to 3 minutes at a time. And that's because they have to keep moving and they have to keep eating to keep their big body full. And so can you imagine if you eat 600 pounds of leaves in a day, a big elephant can weigh up to about 6 tons. Now, 6 tons in pounds, I'm going to have to do some maths. Matthew, you're good at maths. Sorry, say again. So a big elephant can weigh up to 14,000 pounds.
What math?
Maths on paper and pencil. I cheated, I used my phone. And you can see, if you stay calm, you can get really close to these wonderful big animals. So elephants can live to 65. Oldest living animals we get out here are crocodiles, and they can live to 120, 130 years old. But isn't this amazing? We are about 10 feet away from a 14,000 pound elephant. And they're just happy eating their food. Now, sometimes elephants can be upset, and what we do is when we drive up to elephants, we look at their body language. Just like you would look at a dog or a cat, you can tell when they're angry or upset. We look at an elephant and you can tell whether it's angry and upset, and if it is angry or upset, then we don't go any closer. But these guys are really relaxed. Oh, that is an excellent question. The biggest animal in Africa that lives on the land is the elephant. But it's not the tallest. Giraffe is the tallest elephant. Tallest animal. Hey, look, this guy's coming to say hi. Hi, little guy. Eating your dinner. But the biggest animal in the whole of Africa and the whole of the world lives in the sea, and it's called a blue whale. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Now, I'm trying to have a look. You can see this elephant is left-tusked. Oh, now he moved away, so we can't see it. So his other tusk is rounded. It's not as sharp, which means he's been using it more. Okay, let's move to get a better view again. It's very important when you're so close to big animals like that, that you treat them with a lot of respect. So I don't just start and move the car quickly. I start to let the car run for a little bit so they know it's me and I'm not going to try chase them, and then we move very slowly. And that's one way to keep the animals relaxed while you're following them off the road, particularly because you're driving over some branches that make a lot of noise, like that. Hello, Hunter. That is a very funny question. There's another lady who works with us. She is also a safari guide, and she ran out of gas on Friday. But that was, yes, it has happened. It happened 2 days ago. I went and took our other safari car and took a gas to her in the bush though. I love spending time with elephants. If you watch carefully, there is always something to see. Well, hopefully, Abby, that is an excellent question. I'm hoping we're going to see what an elephant uses its tusks for. So it uses it to get food, and then those guys are being perfect, and they use it to fight. Look at those. Abby, those elephants were waiting for you to ask that question so they could show you what they use their tusks for. And elephants fight for girlfriends. These guys are just playing. It's not a serious fight. But they do, when they want to get a girlfriend, then they'll start fighting seriously. But other than that, they will use their tusks to strip bark. I'll try to find a tree to show you. Am I going to keep the elephants? The elephants are wild, so they keep themselves. They live out in the bush and they look after themselves. The only time we will do something to an animal and bring in a vet is if it has been hurt by humans. Then we will help the animal. But other than that, we let them live naturally out here and they look after themselves. And there we go, looking at this Ellie here, you can see he's using his trunk, which is his nose. And his nose is a very, very cool nose. It's one of the only animals in the world who uses his nose as his hand as well. So he can pick up things just like that to eat. He also uses his nose to drink. He can put up to 2 gallons of water in his trunk, and then he'll put it into his mouth and squirt the water into his mouth. So an elephant's nose is its nose for breathing, it's its hand for picking things up, and it's its straw. And there are over 1,200 muscles in an elephant's nose, or a trunk as we call it, that make it be able to move so flexibly. Sorry, Ryan, go again. I just missed what you were saying. What kind of? What type of plants do we have here? We've got plants, okay, yes. We've got lots of different types. We've probably got over 600 plant species just in the area where we are. And at the moment, the elephant is eating one we call a bush willow, which is actually really strong wood. And then we've got lots of thorn trees as well, and you've got to be very careful. So you can't just drive around and grab a branch. So if I grab the branch of this tree over here, it's called a knob thorn, I would cut my hands, and sometimes I get cuts in my hands from thorns when I'm just working. So we're going to show you the thorns here. So,
would you like to join me or one of our expert guides on our live private virtual safari? Please visit our website on PaintedDog.tv to find out more.